Here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
I don't want no volunteers. I don't want no mates. There's too many captains on this island.
It's in the kit.
Son of a bitch!
For that, you get the head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
Hey, what's up, guys? It is Jaws, plural, whatever. It's the 40th anniversary of Jaws today, i.e., the 20th. 40 years old. You know, those of you that know me, Jaws is a huge film. And tomorrow or today, depending on when you're watching this, or in the past, as Doc Brown would say, I will be watching this film on the big screen for the second time. The first time was in a small theater in Boston, or just north of Boston, in part of the city, with an audience of about 150 people. But of course, I'm going to the TCM or whatever, the big screenings that they're having across the country in select theaters at the same time. And recently, like a couple days after I bought my tickets, and I was like, oh, these are the only 3 theaters. Other theaters got the info, and I'm really pissed about that. It's like, listen, if you're gonna fucking do a nationwide limited theater release, have every fucking theater announce at the same time. Have it listed on Fandango, TCM, MovieTickets.com, whatever you have to do. Anyway, so I'll be going. Where am I going here? I can never remember the name of this theater because I never go there. It's a few minutes away from me. The Showcase Cinema in Randolph, Massachusetts. I will be going. I'm going to be up in the area around 3:30, 4 o'clock. I'm going to get a nice, good late lunch, early dinner, drink or two. And then we're going to scoot over to the theater, get good seats around 6. I prefer middle or middle front. And watch this movie on the big screen. I haven't watched Jaws all the way through since last time I saw it, probably back in 2012, right before I went to Jaws Fest in 2012. I've seen the movie bits and pieces. I throw clips on all the time. It's on my phone. So I'm not going to say I haven't watched the scenes, but start to finish with an audience, etc., or with other friends, it's been a couple years. But I literally, and I think I'm forgetting. I think I've watched it since then. If not, I'm confusing it with the numerous times where I throw on YouTube after YouTube clip, or I even, I put the movie on for a half hour at a time as background noise while I'm doing something, or while I was hanging ooh, it's crooked. That sucks. My paintings and stuff back there when I first moved in a year ago, as part of the theme, if you will. Like when I did my Terminator collection, I had Terminator 2 on. When I did my sci-fi section back there, I had a sci-fi movie. I think it was Aliens or something like that. And for Jaws, I had the movie playing, whatever. So, this is a big anniversary. 40 years strong, Jaws is still as prevalent as it ever has been, if not more prevalent. And that's a testament to the fans, too. It's the fans that drive these anniversaries. There's a reason why Back to the Future, Jaws, the first and second Terminator, Jurassic Park 1, Jurassic Park, are so popular. And it's a testament to the fans and their ability to communicate, to talk to other fans, to have screenings at people's homes and little theaters. If I had it my way, like my perfect job, people say, oh, I'd be retired winning the lottery and doing nothing. No, if I had it perfect, yeah, I'd win the lottery, have some money in savings. I would own a theater, and I would play or be able to play whatever I want. And Jaws would be easily one of them. Shawshank, easily. Terminator 2. Pulp Fiction, all the Quentin Tarantino films and older pulp films, the Westerns. But Jaws holds a special place in my heart, real quick here, and I've said this in other videos. Growing up, it heavily influenced me. It was on TV. I read about it. It was fun growing up in Massachusetts on Cape Cod because Martha's Vineyard was literally a stone's throw away, like 10, 15 miles away from my current location. Right now it's 22 point something. Yes, I've Google mapped it. So it's fun knowing, hey, in my neck of the woods, when you grow up, you think you live in the middle of nowhere. That's what everybody thinks. This big blockbuster was filmed right near me. And I've gone to Martha's Vineyard or Amity multiple times. I've seen my other videos if you want to learn about those. So it holds a special place in my heart. And as I've gotten older, I'm 27 now, 27 and some change. I appreciate Jaws. I've always appreciated it since being a late teen or mid-teen as being a work of art. Being one of those films that will hold up, will hold its own. But it's just one of those films where, like Shawshank and Jaws, in my opinion, and you can put the third movie in there if you wish. Shawshank Redemption and Jaws are, in my opinion, two examples of movies when you watch them. Number one, you can rewatch them every time, or any time, sorry, and not get bored. I've seen both of these films easily, and I'm not bullshitting you. Start to finish, like on my own, after the fire, on trainings, on vacation, in car rides, on my own time, easily more than 50 to 70 times. And that's not a lot off the front. You really think about it, how many times have you seen your favorite movie start to finish? I'm not talking about throwing it on in the background or watching clips of it. Start to finish. Over 70 times, I'm willing to bet. And you know what? You can say, oh, you got no life. Fuck you. People watch sports highlights more than most people watch movies, including myself. But Jaws is one of those films where it will always hold a special place in my heart. And the 40th anniversary, that's no joke. That's a milestone. The next one is 50. And unfortunately, someone decided, yeah, no, we're not going to do a 40th anniversary Jaws Fest. And in my opinion, they should do them at least every 5 years. Not every year. That's too much. That's a lot on the economy. That's a lot on the island. Every 10 years, I think, or sorry, every 5 years. 25th, 30th, 35th, 40th, 45th. But there are some people who will remain nameless who are like, oh, nah, we're kind of tired of it. We think we should have a new film. Fuck off. Anyway, so this video's gone on long enough. Anyway, happy 40th anniversary, Jaws. And if you're a subscriber of mine, you know how much I love the film. Hence the... Fuck it. Hence the display... How do I do this? Hence the display in this quadrant of the room. If you're going to go see the movie today or tomorrow, whenever you're watching this, June 22nd, let me know where you're going. I'm going to try my damnedest to film certain parts of it, like audience reactions, kind of like what I did with seeing Terminator 2 on the big screen. However, that was a different milestone for me. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try and get video. If not, I'll have to get audio. But anyway, anything will do. Have a good night, guys. And as always, rock on and watch Jaws. It's worth it. Trust me.